At everyone, and I am back. Sorry about that. Need to take a quick break for it, so let's get back to it. None really happened off screen, so let's go. But we are getting to a point where I will have to go off screen quite often, which I'll explain when we get to that point.
Oh, you're up. Well, I'm off.
Dad has to go do something. He got a call, so he left.
It'll be okay, Nanako-chan. Don't worry.
When I looked, I saw 3 police cars zooming by. You live by the police station, don't you? Did you hear anything? I heard some yelling, but nothing more. A total disappointment. Geez, you need to pay more attention to stuff like that. How else are we supposed to get the juicy stories? Hey, did you see it yesterday? Of course not. What is that rumor for real? I don't know, but it seems like a lot of people have seen it.
Yukiko said she'd be here after lunch. I wonder why they're holding a school assembly all of a sudden. Hey, what's wrong, Yosuke?
Oh, it's nothing.
Everyone, please settle down. The school assembly is about to begin. First, the principal has something to say.
I regret to say that I have a terrible announcement for all of you. One of our third-year students, Ms. Saki Konishi of Class 3, has passed away.
Passed away?
Ms. Konishi was found deceased early this morning. The reasons behind her passing are currently under investigation by the police. If they ask you for your cooperation, I urge you as students of this school to provide only the facts.
Senpai's
Here?
about that, right? I saw it too.
All right, please quiet down. I have been assured by the faculty that there's been no evidence that bullying was involved in the incident. So mind what you say, not only to the police, but to anyone who asks.
Found dead? How could this happen?
She died the same way as that announcer, right? It's so creepy. Well, last time it was from an antenna, but this time she was hanging from a telephone pole. It's gotta be a serial murder case. Someone said the cause of death was some unknown poison. Unknown? Come on, this isn't some sci-fi drama. Oh, by the way, did you hear? Someone saw a girl that looked like Saki on that Midnight Channel thingy. They said she totally looked like she was in pain. Isn't that scary? Sounds like someone had a nightmare. The media's been broadcasting their interviews with her nonstop, so maybe they just had Saki on the brain.
Sheesh, it's easy to toss around theories if you're not personally involved.
Hey, did you guys check out the TV last night?
Yosuke, not you too.
Just listen for a sec. Something kept bothering me, so I watched it again, and I think the girl on the screen was Saki-senpai. There's no mistaking it. Senpai looked like she was writhing in pain, and then she disappeared from the screen.
What?
You heard Senpai's body was found in a similar situation as that announcer's, right? Well, remember that guy you told us about? How he was all excited that his soulmate was the announcer? Maybe, just maybe, but Ms. Yamano might have been on that midnight channel before she died too.
What's that supposed to mean? Hold on, are you saying people who appear on that TV die?
I can't say for sure, but something tells me. I just can't dismiss it as coincidence. Plus, remember what that bear thing said? How that place was dangerous and we should leave before the fog clears? It also said that someone's been throwing people in there. And that room with the posters on the wall, it has to have something to do with the announcer's death. I mean, don't you think there's some kind of connection there? Couldn't that world in the TV have something to do with Senpai and the announcer's death? Well, what do you think? So it's not just me, huh? If there is a connection, then it's a good bet that the two of them went inside that world. That would explain the posters in that room. Which means, if we look around, we might find a place that has something to do with Senpai too.
Yosuke, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going in again. I want to find out for myself.
Don't do this. You should just let the police handle this and...
You think we can rely on the police? They haven't made any progress on the announcer's case. Besides, even if we told them about the world inside the TV, there's no way they're gonna believe us. If I'm completely off base with this, that's fine.
You know, I'm sorry. His reasoning is pretty sound, with one major problem. I can touch a TV screen and prove it. It's that simple. I can go literally just take a portable TV player, or even go to the police station. They have TVs inside certain investigation rooms. They also have a TV up in the the lounge. I can just go up there and go, "Hey guys, watch this," and stick my hand through it. It's that simple. Sorry, that's one of those things that's bugged me since I first started playing this game. It was like one of those things like, why don't I just show them?
It's just... I need to know why Senpai had to die like this.
Yosuke...
After what I've seen and what I've put together, there's no way I can ignore it now. Sorry, but you're the only person who can help me. I'm gonna go get ready. I'll be waiting for you at Juness.
I can kinda understand how he feels. But we can't be sure we'll be able to get out safely again. What should we do? You serious? Anyways, let's go to Juness. We can't leave Yosuke alone.
You guys came!
We came to stop you, idiot! Come on, you really shouldn't do this. It's...
I know, but we were able to come back once, right? If we go in from the same location, maybe we'll meet that bear again.
Maybe isn't good enough.
Look, I can't just act like everyone else and pretend this has nothing to do with me.
That's true, but...
What about you? Could you just walk away?
Alright, so if you want a little bit extra understanding, pick I'm worried about Chie, or I'm worried about Satonaka-san.
Yeah, it'll be just you and me. Don't worry, I'm not going in without a plan. Chie, I'm leaving you in charge of this.
Huh? What's that? A rope?
We'll go in with this tied to me. So I want you to hold on to this and wait here.
What? Then is this a lifeline? Come on, wait a sec.
Here, this is for you. I thought it might be better than going in empty-handed. All right, let's go. There's no use wasting any more time. Chie, whatever you do, don't let go of the rope.
Hey, I said wait!
I wonder if this would work on laptops, because they do have the whole, you can watch TV shows on there as well. Think it would work?
See, I knew this wasn't gonna work. Now what?
Is this? Look, this is the same place as last time. So they are connected from place to place.
You guys, why'd you come back? I get it. You're the ones behind this.
You're that thing from last time. Wait, what the hell did you just say?
Lately, I can tell someone's been throwing people in here. It's making this world more and more messed up. This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in. That means you're the most suspicious. You guys must be the ones throwing the people in here.
What are you talking about, throwing people in? If someone was thrown in here and they couldn't get out, they might die. Who would do such a... Wait a sec. All this talk about someone throwing people in here, does he mean Senpai and the announcer? Did that someone throw those two in here? Hey, what do you think? Yeah, I agree. Let's assume he's telling the truth. Could it be that someone's throwing people in here, intending to kill them? If that's the case...
What are you guys mumbling about? Why'd you come here anyways? It's a one-way door. You can't get out once you're in. Remember how I had to let you guys out?
Yeah, whatever. We don't need your help this time. See? This time we have a lifeline. What? Hey! You better let us out once we're done investigating here.
I'm the one who wants to investigate. I've lived here for a long time, but it's never been noisy like this till now. Do you have proof? Prove to me you're not throwing people in here. See? So it is you guys!
For the last time, it's not us, so we've got nothing to prove to you. Hey, you better answer our questions. This isn't like last time when we came by accident. We're dead serious. Listen up, because people have died in our world. Every time the fog appears, a dead body shows up with it. It has to be related to this place somehow. If you know something, tell us.
A dead body? Whenever the fog appears? I know that if it's foggy on your side, the fog lifts here. It's really dangerous when the fog lifts. That's when the shadows get violent. Ah, I get it.
Huh? If you get it, then explain it to us, damn it! If it's foggy on our side, it isn't in here, shadows get violent?
That's why I said to hurry back. It's dangerous when that happens. Okay, no more questions. I know you guys did it. You better stop right now.
I've told you and told you we're not the ones doing it. I've about had it with you. Why the hell won't you listen to what we're saying?
I'm just saying, you might be the culprits. I'm just making sure.
What? Man, this bear's driving me nuts. What is this place anyways? It looks like a TV studio. Is something being filmed here? Hey, don't tell me. Is that weird show being filmed here?
Weird show? Filmed? What does that mean?
I'm asking if someone's been filming the people that get thrown in here.
Huh? I don't get it. This world has always been like this. No one has ever done that filming thing here. Only me and Shadows are here. I told you before.
Look, we don't know what these shadow things are, or what you are either for that matter. You keep telling us to prove our innocence, but you're the most suspicious thing here. Maybe you're the real culprit. And what's with that stupid costume? I'd say it's time you showed your face! Whoa! What the hell are you? It's empty inside.
Me? The culprit? I wouldn't do such a thing. I just live here. I just want to live here peacefully. Okay, I'll believe that you guys aren't the culprits. But I want you to find the real guy who did all this. You have to stop him. Promise me, or else. I'm not gonna let you guys out of here.
You little...
This can't keep going on. My home here will be a complete mess. And then... I...
What are you crying for all of a sudden? Jeez, this thing's really weirding me out. Hey, what should we do?
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
You're the only ones I can ask. Will you promise me? Thank you!
Damn bear. Practically holding a gun to our heads. But it's true that we came here to figure things out. So far, we're completely in the dark. Look for the culprit, huh? Bring it on. You got my word, too. Might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Yosuke Hanamura, and this is my buddy. You got a name?
Teddy!
Figures.
Side note, Teddy's Japanese name is Kuma, which is bear. Yeah, his name has always been Bear. So, I don't know.
But how are we supposed to find the culprit in the first place?
I don't know. Oh, but I know where the last person came in.
The last person? You mean Saki-senpai?
I mean the person who came in and disappeared last time. I don't know the name. Well, I'll take you there. You might find clues. Oh, one thing first. You two should put these on.
What are these glasses for? Whoa! The difference is like night and day. With these on, it's like the fog doesn't exist.
They'll help you walk through the fog. Well, I've been here for a long time, so you can rely on me. But I can only show you where the place is. You guys will have to defend yourselves.
what happened to relying on you? There better not be any monsters, you understand? We brought weapons, but, I mean, they're more for show. We just got here. If it's so dangerous, why don't you do something instead of relying on us?
No way. I've got no muscles. Oh, I'll give you guys moral support from a safe distance. How's that sound? No!
Is this thing for real? This is so lame. We swore to find the culprit, and this is all the backup we get?
Oh yeah, can I ask you something? Who's this Saki-senpai person? Someone you know?
That doesn't matter right now. Anyways, at least now we know Senpai might have been thrown in here. Maybe we can find more information too. Let's get moving.
Wait!
What is this place? It looks just like the shopping district. What's going on here?
Some weird places have appeared here recently. Things are getting so tangled. I don't know what to do.
By the way, why are you standing so far from us? You better not be planning to hightail it if something does come up.
Of course not. I mean, I can't stand too close, you know? I'd get in your way.
Man, they really went all out on this. But out of all the places in town, why'd they replicate this one?
How should I know? This is reality for the one who's here.
As usual, nothing you say makes any sense. But if this is our shopping district, we're not far from Saki-senpai's. I knew it! This is the liquor store that Senpai's parents run. Does this mean Senpai disappeared here? What could have happened?
Wait a second, they're here!
What?
Shadows! I had a feeling they were going to attack!
Huh?
Awesome! Love that cutscene.
Stay calm and listen. Some shadows have weaknesses. I can tell this one has a weakness too. If you can pinpoint that weakness and take advantage of it, the battle will be a lot easier. Try stuff out and see what works.
Alright, so now we have weaknesses, which is kind of obvious. These shadows are weak to Zio, which is one of the spells we have, obviously. I'm gonna go a little bit about Izanagi quickly because this guy's awesome. Japanese mythology, he is one of the originary deities. Him and his wife, Izanami, were the ones who created the entire planet, basically. Well, not the entire planet, the islands in which we live on. The spear he has, not that spear specifically, but a spear he used, he basically dipped it into the ocean, lifted it up, and the droplets that dropped into the water created the island, the original islands. Long story short, they then started having sex, basically. Izanagi and Izanami got married. According to the myth, Izanami was the first one to speak, and from that point on, every child they had afterwards was mutated in some way. They became the first Oni and demons. They found out later from the gods before them that this was because Izanami spoke first. It was supposed to be Izanagi that spoke. So they redid the ceremony. Izanagi spoke first, and afterwards they gave birth to normal gods. During Izanami's last child bearing, she gave birth to Kagusuchi, which was the god of fire. Unfortunately, he's the god of fire, and him coming out caused her to die from being just engulfed in flames. Izanagi couldn't handle this, so he went to Yomi, the underworld, to retrieve her. While there, he found her hidden in shadows, and she said, don't look at me, anything like that. I'll go with you, we'll leave, just make sure you don't look at me so long as we're in Yomi. Izanagi goes, okay, turns and leaves. As they're about to leave, he turns back, and the light of the day shines on her, and he sees that she is a maggoty, bloody corpse. Disgusted, he runs out, slams a boulder in the way, and locks her inside. From the other side, you can hear her pounding against the rock. You can hear her pounding against the rock saying, let me out, let me out. He goes, no. So, Izanami swears that if he does not let her out, she will kill 100,000 or 10,000 people every day. Izanagi goes, okay, I'll make sure 100,000 people are born every day. And that's pretty much how death and birth came into being. He then went to purify himself by washing himself, and from his left and right eyes came the gods Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu, the moon gods and the sun gods respectively, and from his nose came Susanoo, the god of storms. That's all you need to know, pretty much, about Izanagi. So, let's get to it. For those who are new to the my Persona playthroughs, I am
I'll keep track of what attacks have what effects on enemies.
Okay. I am a major nerd when it comes to mythology, so whenever I master a social link, I will tend to stop and give you a quick rundown of the mythology surrounding that character. I also am a psychology buff, well not buff, psychology fanboy basically, so I'll go into a little bit about that as well, because these games have a major psychological focus. Yeah, so let's go! Right. Now, the fighting system in this game is a bit different. If you knock an enemy down, or you get knocked down, when you get back up, or they get back up, they'll be able to attack instantly afterwards, as opposed to 3, where you would lose a turn. If you hit someone twice with a ability they're weak against, if memory serves, and they survive, they become dizzy, and they lose their turn afterwards. If memory serves is how it works, but I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me. Alright.
You did it, Sensei!
Dagishin! Yunonagami has faced his other self. He has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Izanagi. Alright. Psychology. Persona. Persona is an actual psychological term, so are shadows. I'll get into the shadow aspect in a little bit. Persona is literally a mask that you wear to deal with the different facets of life. Most people only have a single persona they live by. It's how they interact with, say, your mother, your father, your sister, brother, lover. You're pretty much the same person throughout life. However, you will be a little bit different if you say, when you act between your friends and your family. The main character here is supposed to be able to switch between different personas. so he's able to switch masks depending on the person that he's with. So our personality is all over the gambit depending who we're talking to, basically. That's kind of what personas are, and what it is in correlation to this game.
Whoa, what was that? Did I hear you say persona? What was it? I mean, what did you do? Hey, you think I can do it too?
Calm down, Yosuke. You're troubling Sensei.
Sensei?
Gosh almighty, you're amazing, Sensei! I am one impressed bear. I can't believe you were hiding such an amazing power. No wonder the shadows were scared of you. Are you the one who's able to bring people into this world? That's what I thought! This is really something. Don't you think so, Yosuke?
Dude, you call him Sensei and then don't show me any respect?
Sorry.
Well, your support wasn't bad, though. I gotta give you some credit for that.
Huh? Really?
Alright. You two keep it up and I think we'll be fine from here on out. Now let's get back to the investigation. Man, I wonder what could have happened to Senpai here.
I wish Jeunesse would go under.
It's all because of that store.
What the?
I heard that Konishi-san's daughter is working there.
Oh my, how could she with her family's business suffering like it is?
I heard their sales have gone downhill because of Jeunesse.
Stop it.
That poor father, to have his own daughter working for the enemy.
What a troublesome child.
Hey, Ted! You said that this place is reality for those that are here, right? So, does that mean this was Senpai's reality when she wandered in here?
I only know about what's over here.
Fine. Whatever's going on here, we'll find out ourselves. Again.
Saki, how many times do I have to tell you?
Is this Senpai's dad?
You know what the neighbors say about you, right? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're the eldest daughter of a family who's owned this store for generations. Is it the money? Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I can't believe this. She seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me. You're telling me this was how Senpai really saw things? These photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Jeunesse. Why is it cut up like this?
I never had the chance to say it.
Is that Senpai's voice?
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
Huh? Me?
That he was a real pain in the ass. I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all. But he takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Pain in the ass?
Who cares about Jeunesse anyway? Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back. I wish everything would just disappear.
It's a lie. This can't be. Senpai's not like that. It's so sad. I feel so sorry for myself. Boo-hoo! Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Huh? 2 Yosuke's?
Who are you? I wouldn't think that. Yeah, right. How long are you going to keep deluding yourself? Screw the shopping district, and Junes too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks. What are you saying? That's not true. You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You've got to be surrounded by people to block out the pain of isolation. And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? Ha! I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it! Why so panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking. Why's that? Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole? The world inside the TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you? That's not true. Stop! Stop it! You're just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero! And that senpai you were so sweet on, her death was the perfect excuse. That's not true! What are you? Who are you? I already told you. I'm you. Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know about you. Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch! That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I am me now. I'm not you anymore, see?
Well, shit. Very interesting thing here.
I am a shadow, the true self. I'll crush everything that bores me, starting with you.
Good luck at that, mate. Win to oblivion. Unfortunately, weak to win.
Get out of my face!
Power charge, okay.
How long can you survive this?
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful! Whenever you feel threatened, just defend yourself.
Alright, so during defense, we can now have new options that wasn't in Persona 3. It's to defend ourselves. Basically, if we come across an enemy that it has an ability that we are weak against, such as Wind of Oblivion, I can defend, take less damage, and negate the weak effect that pops up. Keep in mind that you can only do this once per turn, or per hit. So if you come across multiple enemies that can do multiple effects, like if I came across 2 wind users, and I defended one of the wind attacks, the other wind attack would get through and knock me down. So I have to be careful about that. Luckily, our thing recharged, and he is weak to Zio.
Persona!
I'm actually going to guard because of his
That's
next
not
attack.
gonna work.
Oop. Alright, Zio! Suzu Nagi. Good physical attack afterwards.
Pain in the ass!
Alright.
It's guarding its weak point!
Memory serves, he does... Yeah, he does that right after you guard. Let's keep going then. After this little bit, I have something to explain about shadows, because it actually is really cool. Especially if you're a psychology nerd like me.
Don't underestimate me!
Regardless, it will give you more insight into the design aspect of the shadow persona, or shadow character. Sorry, I'm thinking Persona again. I was trying to think about something Izanagi.
Don't underestimate me!
That'd be kind of cool, you know. Having a shadow that can use Persona powers. That'd be horrifying.
Persona!
Oh well.
Pain in the ass!
Yeah.
It's going to attack! Defend yourself!
I know, Teddy. Shut up. Keep going. Alright, there it goes. Shadow Yosuke. Shadow Hanamura-san. Good amount of money.
Amazing, Sensei!
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. For those new to the Persona franchise, this is your first Persona game. Later on, we'll be able to fuse Persona. Now, the cool thing about this is we can fuse a lot of Persona. We can fuse Personas all the way from low-level pixies all the way up to high-level gods, such as... what's a good example? Well, godlike figures, Beelzebub, Satan, archangels, stuff like that. It's really cool. And it doesn't just stick to Christian mythology, it goes the entire gambit, you know. Odin, Thor, Horus, gods. Native American mythology, Japanese mythology, it just covers the entire thing. It's pretty cool. Alright then.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened? You're not me.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
Myself. Damn it. Hurts to face yourself. I knew it wasn't lying. I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. When you get down to it, all of this is me.
Okay, now to explain a few things here, because this is actually really hard to understand if you don't have a good understanding of psychology. Basic premise here. What we just saw is a prime example of the three core psychological aspects, the id, ego, and superego. Now, hold on a second, I'm going to explain what these are. The id is the unorganized part of the personality structure that contains a basic instinctual drive. These are shadows. As we saw earlier, we saw Hanamura-san's shadow attack us. Now that he's the ego part of his mind, let's put it this way, this acts in reality principle, seeks to please the id's drive in realistic ways that will benefit in the long term rather than bring grief. This is your conscious mind. Basically, the id is the part of your mind that says, hey, see that car over there? Why don't you drive into it? The ego basically goes, no, let's not do that, just keep driving. Pretty much. There's another part of the mind there's another psychological term for that I know, but that's pretty much what it is. It is instinctual, ego is Let's not do that. The superego reflects on the internalization of cultural rules, mainly taught by the parents applying their guidance and influence. This is your upbringing. For example, let's compare American and Japanese cultures. In America, let's say, for example, something simple, eating a bowl of noodles. In America and most places of the world, you are taught, do not slurp your food. It is considered highly rude. However, if you go to Japan and have a bowl of ramen, it's actually encouraged to slurp the noodles if you like it, because it shows that you enjoy the food so much that you can't stop yourself from eating it. That is the cultural differences, one of the cultural differences between America and Japan. That is what the superego is. It's basically stuff that happens in the back of your mind that is how you were raised. That is the persona of the game. This is how I understand it. It reflects, the persona reflects the inner personality traits of the character. Jiraiya here is, from Japanese mythology, he is known as the Toad Sage. If you've seen Naruto, you know about Jiraiya. The basic story of Jiraiya is pretty similar to that, except for I don't think he was a pervert. But he was a ninja who could summon frogs. It's also why when his id, or his shadow, went up berserk, it took on a corrupted version of Jiraiya. You saw the ninja on the back, but he was also riding a toad-like creature. Now that he has control, it's just Jiraiya. So, a lot of fun stuff here. Look more into the id, ego, and superego. I really do love psychology, and that is really cool in my opinion. Since we're in a place where reality is shaped by the person there, our shadows come real. And our shadows, if we conquer them and accept them for what they are as the truth, we learn to control them as a persona. Pretty much how it goes. It's relatively complicated if you think about it too much, but yeah. So pretty cool regardless. And I explained Jiraiya while we're in the process, so let's go.